Hello, NuCanoe dealers. Welcome to Paddlesports Retailer. We have had an amazing show this week. The demo was on Monday, the show Tuesday, Wednesday. Had a lot of great conversations with NuCanoe dealers about the 2020 program and 2020 season. We're very excited. The dealers we talked to are very excited. And for all of you that couldn't be here with us at the show, we're going to bring the show to you. So let me hit the highlights that are coming for the 2020 model year, and then I'll run through each boat and some other accessory options, motor solutions, and touch on the pivot drive. So first off, the two biggest things, actually three biggest things for 2020. First, we have an all-new seating system, the Fusion seat. You are going to love this seat. Your customers are going to love this seat. It's going to be a great seat for NuCanoe. The seat's very comfortable. It looks awesome. It has, we call it the Fusion seat because the way the fabric is fused to the frame, it's one unit. It's not going to loosen, it's not going to sag, it's not going to rip. Any of those issues we've had with the Pinnacle seat, we will not have with the Fusion seat. Plus, in store, it's very easy to assemble. On the Frontier and Frontier 12 and F10, you'll have 8 bolts will be the hardware pack, and that's it. Frontier 12 and F10 also have a brand new base. That's a metal frame base. It's one piece. There's not a lot of different things going on. It's very simple. It'll be awesome for customers and awesome for you. On the Flint and the Pursuit, there'll be 4 bolts to connect. The base with the cross beams will come assembled. Put the seat on the base, drop in the bolts, away you go. That's going to save you a lot of time, and that seat's going to look great and drive sales. Another nice thing you'll appreciate is the decking kits will come installed on all of our kayaks. So your setup time on each NuCanoe boat will drop by about 75%. 8 bolts to connect on the Frontier 12 and F10, 4 on the Flint and Pursuit, and that kayak will be ready to go out the door. Last and most important, all these new changes have allowed us to drop the MSRPs on the boats. The Frontier 12, F10, and Pursuit are going down by $100 for 2020. The F10 drops by $50. In addition, to allow people to get into our brand and our boats at a lower price point, we're going to reintroduce the bench seat option on the Frontier 12 and F10. And these prices will be $10.99 on the F10 and $12.99 on the Frontier 12. So your entry points for our models in 2020 are going to be substantially less than they were in 2019 without compromising product quality and with actually making our products better with the new Fusion seat. So now let's run through the models. First off is the Flint. The Flint is an awesome, high-end, high-performance fishing kayak at a mid-range price. Now, the Flint did not have the type of year that we would like it to have, but we know that Flint owners love this boat, and we're going to continue to drive that marketing message that you get better performance, better functionality, better features in the Flint than any other kayak in its price point. And on rivers, for fishing moving water, you really cannot beat this kayak. Now for 2020, the Flint will be available for $9.99. So we're back at that $9.99 price point, which is really going to help sales. It'll have the new Fusion seat with the same custom height base, and we'll have 4 color options on the Flint. We'll have the Tundra that you see here, we'll have the red and black Bulldog, the new Thunderstorm color, and the Gulf Coast. So really excited about the Flint at a $9.99 price point. With us really driving home the message of what this kayak can do, we're really going to grow Flint sales in the 2020 year. Really excited about the F10 for 2020. You know, this kayak has the most stability per inch or per pound of any kayak out there. And we really haven't done a great job of marketing the F10, but that's going to change. We're going to really show the kayak fishing world what this boat is all about. That it's 62 pounds, great stability, 10-foot length, awesome in the back of a pickup truck, easy to put on a car. This is just a great solution for someone wanting a stable, lightweight kayak. The F10 in rivers and creeks has great maneuverability and paddling performance. On lakes, you can add a motor to get around or set it up like a mini bass boat like you see here. So the F10, we're going to really rock the F10 in 2020. Price point on the F10 with the 360 Fusion seat is $12.99, so down $50. With the bench seat, it's $10.99. So your customers can get into this F10 at a $10.99 price point and grow from there, which is $250 less than it started at in the 2019 year. The F10 will be available in the Bulldog color, the Gulf Coast, the Thunderstorm, and the Army Camo that you see here. The only change on the Army Camo is we have the brown decking kit instead of the camo decking kit. Couple improvements for the F10 in 2020. It'll have the same bow handle as we have on the Pursuit Flint and Frontier 12 with the molded in inserts at the bow, which will also make it easier to install the bow mount motor. And the F10 will have the 2 inserts in the side gunnel for the pivot drive and motor system steering handle. The Frontier 12's had an awesome year in 2019, and 2020 is going to be even better. Nothing beats the Frontier 12 for the stability, the open deck, and the customizability. There's a world of options at your disposal when you have a Frontier 12, from the deck setup to the layout to the seating to the propulsion. So the Frontier 12 is going strong, and we're excited for an awesome year in 2020. The Frontier 12 is going to have the new Fusion seat, the new 360 base, as you see here, and the price point is going down $100 to $14.99. So better seat, lower price, more sales. So get ready for an awesome year with the Frontier 12. Frontier 12 will have the pivot drive inserts, the steering handle inserts for both the pivot drive and the motor systems in 2020. And we're also just reconstructing the molding process to ensure that each Frontier 12 has the proper wall thicknesses, the proper hull shape and deck shape, and is going to be a kayak that the Frontier 12 owner is going to love for many, many years. Frontier 12 will be available in the Bulldog color, Thunderstorm, Gulf Coast, and Army Camo. And just like the F10, we're going to offer the Frontier 12 with the bench seat. With that bench seat, the price point will be down to $12.99. So your customers can get into a Frontier 12 for $300 less than they were able to in the 2019 year without putting any limits on what they can do going forward. So a lower entry price point, unlimited potential moving forward, that's going to be a winner for driving your sales. Last but not least, we have the Pursuit. The Pursuit's really our high performance, fishing kayak that gives you awesome stability and awesome speed, a great deck layout, and internal rod tubes, 2 flush rod holders. It's really great solutions for a serious kayak angler. Now the Pursuit is not sold how we'd like it to, but we're really focused on driving the Pursuit sales in 2020. First thing that's going to do that is the lower price, $15.99 on the Pursuit. Second thing is the new Fusion seat that people will really be attracted to visually and with the comfort that it provides. Third is the ability to add the Torqeedo ultralight motor, the pivot drive, or a Honda outboard to really enhance your range on this boat. For the competitive kayak angler that wants to spend their time fishing and not getting to the fish, or be able to have a means to hold their location while they're fishing, having these propulsion solutions will really enhance the appeal of the Pursuit and really allow it to shine for the whole performance, the open deck, the rod storage. So we're really excited about the Pursuit going into 2020. It will be available in the same 4 colors as the Flint, the red and black Bulldog, the Gulf Coast, the Thunderstorm, and the Tundra color. Another exciting new thing for 2020 is we're building motor solutions for dealers. We've always advertised and promoted our kayaks as being great for use with motors, but we haven't had programs for you, our dealers, to be able to display, demo, and sell these motor solutions so it can be a good part of your business as well. So that's what we're building for 2020. With Honda Marine, with the 2.3 outboard, that's set up, that's in place. We're a Honda OEM. You can order Honda motors through us. You can get 1 of them, or you can get 3 of them and get free freight. With the Torqeedo Ultralight, it's a real simple program for dealers. You get set up as a Torqeedo dealer through Torqeedo. All you need to do is fill out their dealer app and get in 1 demo unit at $9.99 so you can set it up on display and demo it for your customers. You'll also need the mounting and control kit from NuCanoe that will fit with all of our models. And then you're set up with Torqeedo, and as you sell them, you just order it, drop ship basis, get that stuff in, and you're making a 20 to 25% margin. With Motor Guide, they're looking at coming out with a 36-inch shaft on the XI3. If they do, we'll get a program set up with Motor Guide that'll be similar to the Honda program, where you can order 1 or more motors through us for display and for sale. We also have a new trolling motor kit coming out utilizing a Minn Kota 30 to 45 pound thrust Endura motor that will be similar to the Torqeedo. You'll have our steering system, you'll have a throttle switch, 5 forward, 3 reverse on the speeds, and you'll have a retract cord. So full functionality from the seat with the motor mounted on the transom. That's going to be a real practical solution at a price point of $600 to $800. So a lot nicer price point that will really drive sales of our kayaks and be a great setup to show off to your customers. Plus, we're looking at getting programs in there for lithium-ion batteries and other motor solutions, so you can offer a full range of motor solutions to your customers, or really tailor your programs to what's going to fit your market. Last but not least, we have the Pivot Drive. I know a lot of owners out there, a lot of people in the kayak fishing community are excited for the Pivot Drive to launch, and it will be out by the end of the year. We're going to have information on the pre-sale program out in September. When we launch the pre-sale and launch the Pivot Drive, we'll be selling it direct to get it up and off the ground, to work out the kinks, and to be moving full speed ahead. Once that's done, we'll transition into a program similar to the motors, where dealers will be able to bring in a demo unit for demo and display, and then order as they sell on a drop ship basis with a 15 to 20% margin. So that's the Pivot Drive is really exciting. We really believe it's going to open up the potential for to drive sales of our kayaks. That when you sell a NuCanoe, that customer will know that they'll be able to add a pedal system down the road, or they can get in the kayak now and get the pedal system later. So it will be a really great sales tool for NuCanoe dealers to drive sales of your boats, to have more functionality available in each of our models. So that's a wrap on our overview from Paddlesport Retailer. The 2020 program is now available, so be sure to get into that to get all the details on the products for 2020. Accessories, price lists, preseason orders. Deadline for preseason orders is September 30th. So start working on those orders to get those in. I know it's going to be a lot of orders in the queue when we launch the new 2020 models in November. So get those preseason orders in, so you'll get yours as soon as they start shipping. We're excited for 2020. We're going to have a lot more content and information coming out on the new models, the new colors, the new setups. One other thing I wanted to share is we're not going to publicly talk about the 2020 models or the new price points until October. So from a business perspective, it's business as usual for September. Use that time to try to move through your existing inventory so you're ready to launch with the 2020 models when they start shipping.